Hey, Hound Dogs. I'm David Hankins.
I'm Paul Hankins.
I'm Trevor Hankins.
I'm Rachel Wells.
And I'm Julia Cannon.
Welcome to On the Air with Power Squared. It's a team meeting session.
Yes.
Yeah. So how's everybody doing? You sound exhausted. What?
I am exhausted. There's been a lot, just a lot of work and a lot of life, and just a lot.
Oh
Okay. Do you want to talk about that, or just keep it a secret?
no. How does that make you feel?
Yeah.
Well, I've got this Commander-in-Chef comic I've been working on top of Power Squared, which I did work on today. It's gonna get to you tomorrow.
Okay.
It was like 95% done, these new pencils, so I'm very excited about that. But I've been grinding, working hard. In terms of life stuff, the cat's been a pain in the ass with vet bills and visits and
Is it sick?
She has like she has chronic GI issues that are caused by bone spurs in her back.
Oh no.
And it's a literal pain in the ass. But I love her, so I want to take care of her.
You
But,
got a baby.
Yeah, when your baby's sick, it's no fun. But that's just been my life lately.
So Commander-in-Chef, how's that going?
It's been a lot of fun. I finished the first batch of pages. I'm moving on to the second momentarily. It's definitely a lot more than Power Square because I'm doing, on top of pencils and inks, colors and lettering. So it's just, a little bit more of a workload.
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying the process. These pages involve backers who they have the what do you call it? I don't know Indiegogo terms. The tier where you can request
Add me
yourself
in,
having been drawn in the comic. Yeah.
Yeah.
We put backers in the comic, so I've been working on that. So that's been very interesting to draw like real life people.
Well, we since our issues are done, we didn't really ever think of and I think would be kind of you have to, I don't know, pain in the ass to go back and add people, but people do. It is a common thing with Kickstarters to have yourself added or be on the cover or have a special cover of you or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So. Well,
yeah.
I just sort of we had it where people could get their name attached to a character. That was about it. Because we have to go. I don't know. That would be time consuming. I would think to go back and add people and stuff.
Maybe a little bit. It probably depends on how many. With this particular project, there's like at least 24 people.
Wow.
Who did the tier? So, but it's a good. Luckily. I haven't actually drawn the comic yet, so it's not like I have to go back and redraw things.
Well, I mean, because we're usually just done.
Yeah.
Yeah. That you wouldn't kickstart something that was finished. Then you would be promising.
Sometimes it happens. I think with a lot of comics, with some comics at least, the Kickstarter happens when they're like halfway done or 3/4 of the way done. I think people recognize that. The Kickstarter isn't just there to start the project; it's partially there to support the project, whether or not it's been started yet.
Yeah. So how many more pages do you have to go?
How much was it? 12 more pages.
Wow. How long is
this?
In
the next 4 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many pages is this?
The whole comic, I will have worked on will be 30 pages.
Is this a one issue, one and done, or do they think this is a series, or?
The script I got, it was like a pitch Bible, and it had, what was it? It had an outline for other episodes, besides like the pilot episode that I got a script for. So I assume that, they want to make it into a series. So maybe there will be more comic in the future. I would hope so, because I'm enjoying the project,
More so than Power Square?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, sure.
With how it's graded, there's more action, and the action's fun.
That's an odd thing to hear. It's more action. We always think ours is really talky. So,
Well, especially these other these pages I've been working on, like pages 9 through 12. There's lots of action, which is fun.
yeah, there's a big explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I am too, actually. And then we have to figure out the next thing to go on to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We have ideas. We have scripts.
Yeah.
We're fine. We'll keep feeding.
Or hear me out. Space cast. No, I'm kidding.
With laser eyes and no.
No, don't be silly. They're sharks. Shark. No, use lasers for sharks.
I see. Okay.
Power Squared Underwater Edition.
I feel like it's underwater all the time. But I'm bummed. So you're working on 21, right? It's issue 21.
Yeah, issue 21. Today I was working on pages 9 through 12. It's been challenging to work on the pages this month just because of everything else going on, but I'm starting to get there. I'm starting to get there.
Are we gonna get it?
I don't think I'm too far behind yet, so I think we're good.
So are we gonna get 8 pages this month?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Okay. And
Knock on wood.
since we'll go around the table,
Just
Jill-
watch tomorrow. There's gonna be like a tornado or something.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I just jinxed myself.
Julia, what are you working on?
I'm working like towards the end of issue 20, so I just have to give you the other half and the cover for that one, pretty much.
Okay, the other half.
Sorry, yeah, because believe I have to give you like I think pages like 12 to like 20 up to the end.
Ah,
I
okay.
believe. Yeah, actually, it was funny because during the part where like they're at the military base, like I looked at your guys' references and I tried to do the like googling everything else I could. Although it was pretty like what I ended up doing though, just because like sometimes googling stuff will give you like 20 other results that you probably don't want.
Yeah.
I ended up asking my dad for some advice because like he was in the military.
Oh, okay.
He's sorry enough.
Wow,
So I'm just like, hey dad, can you take a look at this real quick? Do I have the colors right? And then he was explaining to me like, oh yeah, this person looks like a sergeant or this person looks like this. So their color palette would be this, and everyone around them would be this. And then he's like, and then like especially with some of the backgrounds, I told him like, yeah, do these colors of the background look okay? He's like, yeah, it looks fine. But for the most part, just make sure these colors match what I told you. I'm like, okay, fair enough.
So we're military accurate. That's good to know.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
like
let me
that's what
tell
we were
you, when I
going
was
for.
drawing the uniforms and stuff, I did like so much research.
yeah, but like I
But
just
no, I
wanted to
learned
double
things.
check. Like I just wanted to double check before anything because I don't want my dad to go into my room one day. He's like, "What the hell are these colors? What are you coloring? What are you doing?"
You've disgraced our family.
That's right. You're locked out of the house.
Funny enough, I think my dad was the only one who joined the American military.
I always forget that you might not know what colors things need to be that I draw. So if you're ever confused, just like you can always ask me. Or I should also get into the habit of sending you reference.
Yeah, no, like I saw the references and they were fine, and then I also showed my dad the references, and he goes like the one thing he told me too was like with some of the sergeant stuff, he says like, well, the references weren't wrong, however, like what they were wearing was more for like party and like get-togethers and stuff, and I'm like, okay, that makes a lot more sense. And then he told me, but usually if they're like on command or something, it would be this. I'm like, okay, that's fair. So and I'm just like, and I think it was one of those things. I was working on it. I was about to do research, and then my dad was just like right there, and I'm just like, hey, Dad! Oh shit!
Now he'll come in. Yeah.
Oh no, it's like Siri.
Hopefully, we'll be wearing a towel.
That's actually happened a couple times with Siri too.
But I believe like with one character, the general. I had designed for him at first, but then David and Paul wanted an Eisenhower jacket.
Yeah, that was.
Which I think it's much more fun to draw. Honestly, it's a little more simplistic, and I feel like it's more iconic. So I do like that.
I have no
imagine
idea
it's
if they
not
wear
necessarily
those
the
still.
most accurate. Yeah,
I just thought that was.
But it's
military.
a piece of fiction. I don't think it has to be perfectly accurate.
I mean, It's okay. In this alternate universe, they still wear it. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
In this universe, they do.
I just, for some reason, thought that'd be kind of a cool jacket.
Yeah.
I think it does look cool.
I heard that he was the only, at his level, he wasn't supposed to wear a jacket like that, but he liked it, so that's why they called it the Eisenhower jacket.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah. Supreme Commander of Allied Forces. Yeah, you can do whatever. Grow your hair out. It's okay.
I still can't get over the Rambo reference for Eli. It was Eli. Like when I saw his coat.
Metal Gear.
Metal
bandana.
Gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not Rambo.
No,
That's
I
probably
think
an
it's because my dad was watching Rambo on the screen, so like it was stuck on the brain. So I'm just like, hey, Rambo.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, I guess anytime he wears a bandana on there. But it was supposed to be a Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, that
Metal
reference
Gear
makes more
thing.
sense with those guys.
Yeah. The Metal Gear bandana is probably a reference to Rambo, right? In itself.
I wouldn't know.
Which came first? I'm pretty sure
Probably
Rambo
Rambo came
right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It's Snake is actually based on Pliskin from the main
Escape
character.
from New York?
Yeah, Escape from New York.
Hey, Siri,
Snake
no.
Plissken.
Yeah.
How do I know that? It's scary.
And actually, Kojima originally wanted the English voice actor to be the guy who played
Oh,
Pliskin.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Ah.
Goldie Hawn's husband. I can't think of his name.
That would imagine if we got him instead of David Hayter, that would be very different.
Hmm.
What is his name? I have to think about it all day. Jeez. And Trevor, how is the lettering going?
I know there's new pages. I haven't gotten to those yet.
Okay, well, that's fine.
I
Phew.
saw them.
See, I accept that from him, not from the other two, but I accept that from him.
Sorry.
Trevor gets a family discount.
We're all family. I should get a discount from everybody. I pulled that on Julia when she was doing the chibis. Yeah. We're all family here.
Hey yo, if I didn't give my cousin the discount, I'm good.
I'm hurt, but it's okay. I thought we were closer than cousins, but it's okay. Anyway, so I guess we could talk a little bit about the Kickstarter since that's still going on.
Almost there.
So close.
Almost
I
there.
know. We're
Very exciting.
yeah, we're how far? Where are we now?
All right, so as of this stream/recording, it's 90% done,
Ooh, 9.05%.
with 11 days to go.
So
Let's
there's plenty of time if you're watching or listening to
it.
actually back it.
Yeah, listeners, go support the Kickstarter. What are you doing?
I was telling Julia before the show that I had reached out to John Barber was on our show a year ago. I got a thing on Facebook, reminded me, and so I said I haven't talked to him in a while. So I sent him an email, and he wrote back right away, and he backed the Kickstarter, and according to the thing, it's got one of these shirts. So.
Yeah.
So I asked him for a photograph of him wearing it.
Excellent.
So we'll see.
Aw,
We'll see.
that's great.
Yeah. So yeah, and it's a lot of. I kind of feel like I'm doing all the heavy lifting. From, Art to America isn't really doing as much as I'd hope they'd do.
Right.
Because I realize I know every name of every backer but like one. So, and I think we're kind of a little burdened by the fact we did a Kickstarter on the graphic novel a couple years ago. And people are probably going, "Oh, I've already got that."
Right.
So it's different. It's way different. But
There's new dialogue and
yeah, everything's. I mean, it was like Trevor did 96 of the 100 pages over.
yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of new stuff in there. And I was on some. I've joined all these little Facebook groups about people with Kickstarters and things like that. And I was on. I jumped onto some show that I really had no business being on, but they let me on, and I talked about it. And I think I got 8 pounds out of it. But every little bit helps.
Better than 7 pounds.
True, and better than no pounds. But it's
Yeah.
So it was
I
kind of
keep
weird.
on forgetting that. I'm sorry. I keep on forgetting that pounds is a type of currency. So I'm just like, oh wait, what?
Yeah, that's what they
I
spend
know.
in Great Britain. Okay.
No, I understand. No, I understand. But like my brain is just like, wait, pounds. You guys are talking about. Oh, Britain.
Used to be pounds.
I went on the show and I gained 8 pounds.
That's right. Yeah. So, but it's we're really close. I think we'll hopefully pass it this weekend.
Yeah, I'm confident.
I'm a little disappointed that it's this hard to get, people to, because I've posted repeatedly and I've tried to make the post different and talk about the process and all that kind of stuff. And yeah.
I don't know. I think the Kickstarter's done pretty good for it. So I think y'all have done a great job. I mean, if it's 90% and we're not like that far off, or we're not like that close to the deadline, I think that's pretty great.
Well, but I don't know. I see these ones that are funded in 15 minutes, and I go.
Well, that's like some Critical Role shit,
Well, I kind of feel like it's we're not selling the sex angle of it or whatever, and I think that's a lot of those that fund really quickly are scantily clad naked women, and you can buy all these variant covers and all that kind of stuff, which brings me to a topic I'd like to at least kind of discuss, would be the idea of doing variant covers, because that was something that was brought up in the Kickstarter when Artith Merrick laid it out, and they'll have here for variant covers.
Yeah.
I go, we don't have any. You should probably know that since you print it. We don't have any, variant covers. And so the idea of doing something like that makes a certain amount of sense, right?
Yeah.
And I don't. How would you guys feel if? And it's nothing about you guys, but how would you feel if somebody else did a cover for the comic book?
I mean,
cheat on us? No, I'm just kidding. I mean, like, that's what variant covers are, right?
Yeah.
Other artists. Yeah, I think that'd be awesome. Okay. I would love to see that.
It would be a good change of pace.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we kind of talked to somebody about maybe doing it.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't want to commit to anything. I don't want you guys to think that I'm looking outside because,
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's just the business.
It's like, you're doing amazing, sweetie.
So.
It's always interesting seeing like different artists' take on a comic that has like a very particular style that's always drawn by a certain person,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I don't know how some of these, you go to these Kickstarters and they have like 30 different covers,
right?
And it's like, how much money do you have to buy? Or is it based if they actually get your cover, you get paid, or I don't know how they do that. You know what I mean?
I want that collector money.
Yeah.
We actually got someone in the chat saying that a variant cover would be interesting.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you for actually watching.
Koyuki 133.
Isn't that your friend, Julia?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hi, Julia's friend.
Yeah. So there you go. No, I appreciate anybody watching.
Yeah.
But a variant cover would be interesting.
Yeah.
And
like, meanwhile, in a parallel universe where everything's too sugoi. I'm sorry, I had to. Anyone watch Sonic 2?
You did.
I watched Sonic 2.
We went to the theater for the first time in 2 years to watch it.
Ah.
Literally, it was the last movie we saw in the theater was Sonic.
It's hilarious how a lot of people's last movie before the pandemic was Sonic.
Yeah.
And now their first movie after the pandemic is Sonic.
Right.
I watched it with my boyfriend like last week, and he was like jumping in his seat like, yeah, and I'm just like, okay.
Honestly, like, I did enjoy the movie, but we were cursed because we got to the theater, and I guess every kid in town was there in the theater for some reason.
Oh, no.
And the only seats left were like in the very front, off to the side.
Oof.
Oh.
So I had to watch Dr. Eggman's strangely like sized mustache on the screen, and I was like, great, I love this.
It was kind of funny. Well, yeah, it was funny to me. So we were waiting at the outside the theater because they were still cleaning it up right when we were supposed to go in.
Yeah.
And it was funny because like obviously there was a line forming for everyone, and then my boyfriend just looks at the line going, "How come there's like mainly kids here to watch Sonic?" I give him the look of like, "Okay, I need you to like re-ask that question, and then you'll figure out your answer." And then a good like 15 seconds goes by. He's like, "Oh wait, it's Sonic. Of course, kids are gonna watch it." It's like, "You're an idiot."
Yo, they had a 1 double hockey sticks word, and I was like,
Also, it was a
Sunday.
Sunday. Also, it was a Sunday, so of course it's gonna be like pretty
we-
packed.
Oh yeah.
I took Friday off, so did my wife, so we could all go to a theater in the middle of the afternoon, early in the afternoon, so we would hopefully avoid kids and a big crowd and stuff. And there were still small children there.
I wanted to go to like a 3:00 show yesterday because I figured it wouldn't be so crowded and they have like 50% off. But the day of, they canceled it, and I was like, damn it.
Well, here the schools are out, so that all the kids would be able to go. So we were trying to.
I didn't even think about that. When you're a freelancer, you don't think about holidays.
Yeah, well.
You're like, oh, it's Good Friday.
No, it's like there's a lot of things you realize like once you're out of high school. 1, holidays. 2, wait, you got in trouble for chewing gum in class. Whack.
So what did we all think of Sonic?
I liked it.
I liked it.
It was enjoyable. Definitely better than the first one.
The mid-credits scene really got me hyped for Sonic 3.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering who's going to voice Shadow the Hedgehog. Sorry, that's a spoiler. Warning for Sonic spoilers.
It's not a phase. Oh my gosh, my evil
They
face.
could
My evil
get-
face is coming back.
They could have Kirk Thornton keep voicing him.
Yes.
'Cause he voiced, Kirk Thornton voices Shadow in, well, he's the official voice actor now, he was in Sonic Boom and Sonic Forces at least. So, and he actually, the more he did it, he sounded like got more comfortable doing it, so it'll be interesting to have him voice it, though I'm sure, like with Knuckles, they'll probably get someone else.
Idris Elba's actually good as Knuckles, though.
Yeah, he was.
Surprisingly.
Oh yeah, he did a great job.
Knuckles is an entire mood, and I am all for it.
I also,
They said there would be sprinkles.
I also thought it was good though with Sonic 2. They felt a lot more comfortable making video game references.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I felt like they lost an opportunity with like one of the themes in Sonic, especially like when you're underwater.
Yeah.
I felt like they lost. Okay, so we
I
were all
was waiting for that.
I mean, like I like they did some homage to it. However, they lost like a very great opportunity for it.
Yeah.
Just like that. Oh, God.
All right.
Yeah, I thought the movie was good.
You wrote the review?
Yeah.
There's a review up on Trophy Unlocked.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yes, from last Saturday.
And I tried to be spoiler free because it was like still very fresh.
Yeah. No, it's good to not give away.
What's
Yeah.
like okay, like real talk, like what's a good like I guess time span like to talk about it on social media? Because I know sometimes that rule can change.
I think with a movie, it's generally good to wait like 1 or 2 weeks
Okay, so
because then more
I
people
think at
have
least
opportunity
2
to watch it.
weeks.
okay, until you can talk about the ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well-
That's good to know.
While we're talking about movies, Snake Plissken was Kurt Russell.
There you go. Thank you,
There we
Trevor. Thank you.
I looked it up earlier.
Yeah. Kurt Russell, yes.
I thought Jim Carrey actually was really good fit for Eggman.
He was fantastic. He makes an amazing supervillain.
Yeah.
Surprisingly good. Hey, actually, I mean, it seems like I kind of like not sure about him, and then every time we see him in a movie, he's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I read recently that Jim Carrey doesn't really want to take many movie roles anymore unless
Right.
he feels like he can bring something to the role that no one else can. And I feel like the fact that he chose like Dr. Eggman for that particular honor just kind of tickles me.
It's like it's like no one expected it, but at the same time, it's like what was that saying? It's like the hero we don't deserve or something like that. Like something we never asked for, but we never knew we needed it in our lives until it existed.
Truly.
Yeah.
Truly.
And I think he signed on to do third one, so I guess he's not totally
Hell
retiring.
yeah.
But soon
Hell
enough.
yeah. I'm ready for it.
So we're watching.
Oh, yeah, tonight we're finally gonna watch No Way
Spider-Man.
Home.
Yeah.
Hey.
So no.
Which movie?
Yeah, we haven't seen it.
Spider-Man No Way Home.
Ah.
So don't. If you've seen it, don't say anything.
No spoilers.
Okay.
They say the F word. No, I'm kidding. I haven't seen it. So.
Isn't
Did you
that-
That'll be
know
very
that's-
daring.
Did you
That'll
know
be
that?
very.
Yeah.
I was gonna joke that would be very daring from her.
Did you know Spider-Man is in the movie?
What?
Okay. Now you blew it for me.
Spoiler, that's not really a spoiler.
There's something about home in there, but anyway. Yeah, we haven't seen it yet, so that'd be fun.
Ooh.
Okay. Anybody have anything else they want to talk about? I want to thank you too for backing the Kickstarter too. By the way, I do appreciate it.
I did it for the T-shirt.
Of course, you gotta back the Kickstarter. If you're watching right now, listen, just open a new tab, find the Kickstarter, and support it. That way, you don't have to leave. You can still watch and support the Kickstarter at the same time.
Please
Right.
do
What are
it.
you doing?
It's how they feed us. Please. No, I'm kidding.
Those vet bills aren't gonna pay themselves.
No.
That's right.
Oh
Gonna have to tighten your belts and not eat every other day. But anyway, as long as for the comic book. So.
no. It's like I know intermittent fasting's a thing, but man.
Oh no.
Yes, it's we're that tenuous. Goodbye. Yeah. And also, the money that we're raising is going to go to something else. We're not getting the money necessarily.
Right.
Yeah. So
That's true.
it's almost like charity. Almost. No, it should be. I mean, I'm curious to see, I'm hoping that we do a French translation and we actually sell it somewhere. It'd be kind of cool.
Parlez boop français.
Yes.
All right. So, are you looking it up?
I was gonna say, I guess, right before we start doing the sign off, I should put this in the chat.
Unless our one viewer wants to actually. Well, so did.
Well, I guess I don't have to do it.
You put it in there twice then.
Like, cause it used to be a habit I would do when I used to stream a lot. Is every time I would put a link, I would put it 3 times. Oh wait, I can't do it here. Dang it.
Three's a lucky number.
Wow.
I also get like a little chat bot. You can put the link to the Kickstarter or the website.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Depending on what you use, I can show you how to do it.
Alright.
Yeah, we need help with all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so if that's it.
Anybody else have anything they want to talk about, or we're going to sign off otherwise?
Happy Easter, everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
Happy Bunny Day.
Happy Passover. I think, is it Passover yet?
Isn't Passover next week?
It might be.
It's like after Easter, right? I don't quote me on that, please.
I don't know,
I'm not,
honestly.
I'm not as religious anymore. I can't say anything.
Also, happy Ramadan.
yes,
Yeah,
we
Yeah.
that's
discussed
from
that earlier.
my bosses.
I only know it's Passover when they start having matzah in the stores.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's Passover.
Easter, Passover, Ramadan, all of them.
Right.
Happy
know-
holidays.
The funny thing I've learned, Lent is around the corner once the fast food joints start selling their fish sandwiches or whatever fish meals they have for under $10 or $5 or something.
Yeah.
I learned something. I had no idea. My Jewish friend John taught me this. I had no idea they have kosher Coca-Cola
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
Lent.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola wasn't kosher?
No.
Well,
they-
some
has it-
Jewish people believe that corn isn't
Ah.
isn't allowed during the Passover season because it's kind of leavened, like a leavened grain.
Okay.
And Coca-Cola has corn syrup in it, so it's not necessarily something every Jewish person wants to drink during Lent. So
It's got
Yeah.
the kosher has the yellow screw top. I mean,
Yeah, it's yellow.
Yeah. I've noticed that.
I find it interesting though.
I think they should stop using corn syrup anyway.
Yeah.
You know,
Honestly, maybe.
I mean, it's actually not better for you than sugar. It's probably worse for you.
I mean, I don't really
true.
drink soda a lot
It's
anymore,
mainly
but I
used for
do.
like the economic convenience, I believe.
I think they're just, yeah, it's cheaper maybe.
Yeah.
Well, then sugar got a bad rep, you know, and all that. So kind of
Just
sugar.
get that Mexican Coke.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that.
So that's kosher then. No, I'm just kidding.
So Mexico for better Coca-Cola and Japan for better Doritos and Cheetos. Got it.
Okay.
All right. So,
We
if you're-
plugged Coca-Cola.
Like if anyone out there didn't get anything from this, but those are the last two things you got, cool on you. I guess I don't know.
Yes, sugarcane Coke all the way. Yeah, I agree with that.
all right. So, if you are watching this on YouTube later, and you like this, leave a like, consider subscribing and ringing that bell.
All right. So until next time, I'm David Hankins.
I'm Paul Hankins.
I'm Trevor Hankins.
I'm Rachel Wells.
And I'm Julia Cannon.
And you've been on the air with Power Squared.
Bye.
Bye.